everybody. I hope you're all doing well. Today we're just going to pick up where we left off with we must rebuild, excuse me. So we're just going to go ahead and do that, and then any of our job quests that we level into. So yeah, so feel free to join, follow, and comment, and yeah. So here we go. Okay. Well, Modi of the Quicksand wants to introduce you to a certain someone at the Ul'dah dispatch yard. Okay. Boots. Okay. Okay. Well, youngling, how are you finding our fine Ul'dah then? Get your bearings about you yet? If so, mayhap it's time you ventured beyond the city walls. The bustling streets of Ul'dah are one thing, but the wilds of Thanalan, that's another altogether. I know a bloke you might fancy speaking to, and he you. Name of Papa Shin? You'll find him over at the Ul'dah dispatch yard. No doubt he'll have some work for you. The dispatch yard's over in central Thunderland. Just head out the door across the hall, and you'll see the gate of Nold staring right back at you. Pass through it and head east. You'll come upon it for long. There's dangers beyond the wall, though, more than I'd care to count. Nothing too terrible, mind you, but feisty enough to attack if you draw near. Don't say nobody cared enough to warn you. Alright. We get to go out of the city! Yay! Alright. Let's see here. Yep, right here. These are on our hunt log. That's the symbol is all over them. So I'll just go ahead and kill some real quick. It's good XP. And we can see down here in our log, we need 3 more. Will not take long. One done. Always advise doing those hunt quests. It is so much XP. And if you need to find them, go to your logs and they're right here, or just press H and it'll show you what you got, what you haven't done, or yeah. You can also go here and go show only incomplete or only show complete, and yeah, if you click on these, it'll tell you what you need to be able to do those. And it goes all the way up to level 40, so very, very, very nice. Alright, where's this guy at? Alright. Ooh. Shrews. Yes, 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 yes. probably use my combo. I've never played this job before, so this is interesting. One more. Alright, there we go. Well, you certainly look the part of an adventurer, my friend. Might you be the good soul Momodi advised me to expect, I am Papa-san. I am Papa-san, station master of this humble dispatch yard. An empty title, I assure you. I truly am no more than a tired old Lullafell, passing his final years in quiet and solitude. 12, no, there have been plenty of both these last 5 years since the calamity struck. The devastation was vast. Yet now true Adons work together, doing all in our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. By the sweat of our brows and the love of our home, we have rebuilt Ul'dah to the grandeur and majesty that we see today. The railways which run through this dispatch yard, too, were born of the noble efforts of a great many souls. But there is still such work to be done. The wounds left by the calamity run deep. Insulated areas beyond our lines of supply remain, and there are places yet wanting for relief and restoration. Ul'dah needs the aid of you and your brethren, friend. In fact, never has our need been more dire. Which brings me to the point, I suppose. I do believe I may have some work suited to one of your ability. Okay, we must rebuild. Oh. Let's see here. Probably anything's better than what I got, yeah. Intelligence and mind, strength and dexterity. I think I'm a dexterity class. Armory chest. Okay, we'll deal with that later. Nothing to see here. Station Master Papa Shen has a simple task for a fledgling adventurer. Since you've come all this way, perhaps you can perform an errand for me. It just so happens a number of sentries have been sent to guard the area, a dispatch to the dispatch yard, as it were. They have long been away from the shade and featherbeds of the city. The hot days and cold nights can play hells on the mind and body out here. It isn't much, but go and give them these twilight pretzels, would you? I find comfort food always helps when I feel like killing myself. Alright. So, looks like the first one's over here. Oops. Western front clear. Eastern front clear. Have a pretzel. For me, from Papa Shan, a twilight pretzel my favorite. How did he know? Can't fight on an empty stomach now, can I? Actually, I can't fight on any stomach. I suppose you should say I have no stomach for fighting. Uh-oh. Why are you a guard? Oh, he's up there. Halt, madame. I'm going to ask you to put the pretzel on the ground and place your hands above your head. Here you go. State your name and business. A twilight pretzel from Papa Shan? By the gods, forgive me. You could say this new post has my nerves in a twist. I'm terribly sorry for that. Yes, well, you may rest assured that the dispatch yard is safe so long as I stand watch. Please give Papa Shan my thanks, and tell him that I only wish I could repay the favor. Copy that, sir. Alright. Alright. Hello. 12 save me, scorching days, freezing nights. This post will be the end of me. You have a pretzel. A twilight pretzel? Don't mind if I do. Ah, now that's a refreshing treat. I feel reborn. Alright. You've returned! And with a deal few pretzels, I see. Tell me, how fair are Sultan's sworn sentries? Did they have anything to report? Anything at all? Wait, nothing? Are you sure? Oh dear. Take this for your troubles then, and stay a moment. There is more I would ask of you. Okay, I think we'll just take the weapon. And pop this open. Recommended gear. Equip. Most classes that works. Some of them it doesn't. Like, it doesn't prioritize certain stats. It just does what it thinks is best. So, like, if you're trying to stack a stat, like tenacity for your tank, just doing that won't get you your highest tenacity. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Anyway, okay. Nyra! I have just this moment. No, the time for concealment is past. The truth is, even before I had you deliver those pretzels, I was privy to some most unsettling news. Which is the real reason I sent you to meet those Sultan sworn. Papa Shan is in dire need of your assistance. Why didn't he just say so the first time? Excuse me. A young noblewoman from a very prestigious family has run away from home, and I have been ordered to see to her safe return. The Sultan sworn you met earlier are assisting with the search. Alas, it seems they have found no trace of her. I apologize for not being frank with you from the start, but we must proceed with caution. Should word of her disappearance spread, I fear others with less honorable motives may join the hunt. And should we allow her to come to any harm, not even 100 beheadings would be punishment enough. Ouch. That cannot happen, Nyra. It must not. I needs you to help me find her. Nod. Praise the 12! I knew I could count on you. I have instructed the others to expand the search, but Thanaland is vast, and there are only so many of us. The young noblewoman's name is Lady Lilira. I want you to go south and look for her in the vicinity of the Sultantree. Good luck. Yay! Okay. He said south, right? Yeah. Well, I think that's a dead end. Yeah, that's a dead end. It's so pretty out here. I like Gradonia better, but yeah, it's not bad. Oh, I see it. Let's see if we can hop up here. Perfect. Oh, no, it's in the ravine. Of course it is. Alright. Oh, Sultantree. Hooded Lalafell. You are about to enter an instance battle. Instance battles only occur during certain quest chains and missions. Take a moment to read the information displayed in the activity help window before entering the call of duty. Duty calls commence battle for underneath the Sultantree. Get out of here. Level sync is in fact. If you are above the maximum level allowed, it will be synced as followed. Level 8. Well, I'm below that. I think. Right. What am I? 6. Okay, not as bad as I thought. Proceed. And we cannot take party members in here.
Oh, Sultantree, hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear. Show yourself.
As you command, O Lilira. Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. And I'd prefer not to join them, if it's all the same to you. Ah, you must be the one the Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge. You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness. You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person. Alas, the station master will have to wait. Dear Lilira, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way.
I like this guy. Alright, here we go. lovely! It brought friends! Oh, hello. Let's take care of the ads. Oh wow, those are easy. Let's just say though that you do not ever want to get overwhelmed by those. I will stay close to you, handsome stranger. Alright, take care of you guys. Yeah, nice! Okay. I think that's, yep, that's all. I can't move. And we've teleported. Oh, what's that on the ground? Hello.
Hear, feel,
How are you?
think.
Me, I got my hot cocoa.
Crystal bearer.
Okay, cool.
I am Heidelin, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
Interesting. That's a lot of people flying around.
Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
Okay. Now we're done daydreaming about crystals. Oh, we fell down.
Ah, coming around now.
Would you mind telling me what that was?
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
The void scent? Here? But how?
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits.
Bookless bandits.
Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream?
Well, yes. Maybe it actually did.
No sooner did you fell the beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt. Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal. But of course, this changes everything. Oh, just thinking aloud? At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once. I leave Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
Okay.
How dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe? I shall return and tell them myself.
As you wish, your impetuousness. I suspect we shall meet again before long.
I suspect so.
Until
too.
then, do try and stay awake.
Sure. I'll try. Okay. Off we go. Where are we going? Oh, okay. Alright. Here. Okay. Shoot. No, that's not it. That's it. You do realize what would happen if a person of your noble stature were to be injured or worse. Why, Her Grace the Sultana would be beside herself with grief, and so would her subjects. I dare say they'd be weeping in the streets. But I have already given you cause to weep. Papa Shan, you and the people of Ul'dah. Please, you're not to say such things. We will find it, I swear to you. It is not my place to make demands, my lady, but I beg you, please stay out of harm's way. I apologize for causing you undue worry, Papa Shan. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in future. Yes, please. So many guards. I cannot thank you enough, Nyra. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Lilira from void-sent fiends. For your gallant service, you deserve all the riches in the royal vaults. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. A sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped to his shoulder. I see you meant Thancred. He is a scholar who spends his days investigating oddities in the ether. Rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. As for you, Nyra, you're just the sort of adventurer we need around here. I pray you show the same kindness to the people of Thanalan as you did to us today. Yay! Okay, now I get to talk to this Lalafell. Sincedia needs a reliable adventurer to deliver a gift to the coffer and coffin. You're an adventurer, yes. You're not otherwise occupied. I've a favor to ask. I've resolved to repay a debt of gratitude which I owe to the owner of the coffer and coffin. For this purpose, I've purchased from the royal plantations I'm not sure what that word is. Plump pumpkin, a particularly popular piece of produce. Alas, I cannot part this place to procure and proffer the pumpkin. Puh. You see, the scheduled shipments from the Nanowa mines, for which I wait, is late. I would prevail upon you to pick up the pumpkin in my stead and see it safely to the coffer and coffin. Present this receipt of purchase to Gargari at the royal plantations, and she will yield it to you. I apologize for asking you to attend to this time-consuming task, but I truly appreciate your assistance. Okay, let's go get a pumpkin. Whee! Pumpkin! If Sincidua doesn't come calling soon, this particular specimen shall sadly be past its prime. Ooh. Oh, so you're to deliver this delicate delight. I can say with confidence that any Garmand would be grateful for such a grand gift. Here's the pumpkin. I hope it meets with Roger's approval. Fresh produce is somewhat scarce in these parts, and as we are always deluged with demand. You know the way that the coffer and coffin. You know the way to the coffer and coffin, correct? It is beyond the bridge to the northwest. Look for a place where local laborers lounge. Alright. Let's see. Oh, all the way up there. Okay. Trot, 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 trot. Run, 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 run. Sprint. No, there's a bridge around here. There it is. Oh, oh. That is part of my headlog. It will die. Okay, I need 3 more. One more. One more. Yep, that's it. Random person. Okay. Sprint! Have a good one, Barnstormer. This must be the place. Roger! Drink for you, lassie. You won't get better ale or spirits for your coin than at me place. Have a pumpkin. What's that? We Cecilia asked you to bring this here to me. Ha ha! So even that foul-mouthed drunk knows the meaning of remorse. Reckon this is for the time I carried his drunk sodden ass back home. What hells? An honest to God's pumpkin from the royal plantations. I can't wait to see what the cooks will do with her. The lads here scoff down beastly amounts of meat, and it's starting to tell on their health. It'll be good to get more vegetables in their bellies, assuming I can get the stubborn bastards to try something new. Thanks for the help, lassie. Roll actions. Oh, second wind. How about that? We'll stick that there. Roll actions are spells and weapon skills that are assigned to all classes within a role. Tank, melee, DPS, range DPS, healer, rather than specific class. Role actions are learned the same manner as class actions, via leveling. Okay. Roger hears all sorts of information in his line of work, some of which may be useful to you. Word is, Black Brush stations solely underground. The stone torches there can't get a moment's peace. Bloke by the name of Warren is hoping to bolster their numbers for a short-term assignment or two. If you fancy putting a few extra gil in your pocket, you could do a lot worse. Alright, alright. Do I have more gear? No, I didn't think so. I get another Aether Crystal! My second one! Yay! I'm just gonna ignore the quest and grab the crystal. There you go. Yeah, I know about those. Warren! Looking for work, perchance? If so, you couldn't have come at a better time. We stone torturers are sellswords hired by Amorgina and Sons Mineral Concern to protect its interests. Our priority duty here is to keep the tracks clear of pests, and it is for this purpose that we require your aid. My goodness. Can't read a few simple sentences, apparently. Alright. I should point out, however, that it can be messy work and liable to get messier still if you're ill prepared. A single piece of gear can mean the difference between life and death. I'll not have it on my conscience that I sent an ill-equipped adventurer to an untimely demise. See to it that your arms and armor are in order. When you are ready, present yourself to me again. Equip your head, body, hands, legs, and feet with gear of an item level 5 or above before returning to speak with Warren. Oh, I don't have that. What have I got? Oh, I don't have a headpiece. Did he give me one? No, he did not give me one. 5, 5. Okay. I need a helm. There we go. There's a merchant. Battle gear. What have we got? No, I do not want intelligence. Probably that. Ooh, an eye patch. Disciple of War. That's diable. It is dyeable. Alright, cool. I think, no. No, it's just pink. Alrighty, here we go. So you're ready for inspection? Good. Everything appears in order. You know that naught is guaranteed in this world. Fate is a fickle mistress, after all. At any rate, capable adventurers like you are few and far between, and I would not have you throw your life away. I have had to bury too many comrades who brushed aside cracks in their armor and dents in their helms. No matter what you face, do not disregard the importance of gear. Yes, sir. Ooh, what we got here? We'll take this. Whatever that is. And probably wear it, because it's probably better. Alright. Out of house and home. Warren has work for an adventurer willing to exterminate the goblins attacking ore wagons. Let's get to it then, shall we? Ore wagons pass through the station every day, but not without incident. Wagons coming and going from the dispatch yard to the south must pass through a tunnel by Fesca Watch, a tunnel in which some genius saw fit to put an ore storehouse, creating ideal conditions for a goblin nest. Oh yeah. So now the ore-loving beasts have taken up residence in a tunnel we dug, and we're practically delivering meals to their doorstep. But no more. Inside the tunnel in question, you will find a narrow fissure where the goblins hide. Use this silver ore cluster to lure out the creatures, and then slay them. Okay. Alrighty, here we are. Oh, gotta target it. Sweet level. Alright, let's go back. Actually, it's just... Oh, yeah, let's not do that just yet. Hello, Warren. Well done. It shan't be easy work to keep the tunnel free of goblins, but our wagons should be able to go unmolested for a time. Disruptions to ore shipments threaten not only the interests of Amandia and Sons mineral concern, but of Ul'dah herself. One might liken these train tracks to veins that bear our nation's lifeblood. If only we had more women like you to lend a hand. Ooh, more weapons? Oh, okay. Because it feels like I just got a weapon. Hello, Zuzu Media. Zuzu Media wishes to share with you a most amazing rumor. Okay. Ah, the altruistic adventurer. I was hoping we'd bump into each other. Why? Because the most fascinating piece of news recently reached my ears, and I'm eager to share it. May I? Rumor has it that there is a vast, untapped vein of ore beneath the ruins of Sildea? Sadiah? But that is not all. Inconceivably, the concern appears to be entirely ignorant of its existence, and even as we speak, a young upstart, a self-made merchant from Stone's Throw of all places, is moving to claim it. The fellow's name is Wisdown, and he is very, very ambitious young man. Not only does he intend to secure exclusive digging rights, but they say his master plan is to use his new fortune to carry favor with the Scarcerium. Of course, the only consider the options of the most wealthy when drafting the laws of Ul'dah. And if you would have your voice heard, you must be prepared to pay a sultan's ransom. One voice which is invariably heard belongs to Lord Lolorito. He has long lavished skill upon the Thermosurges, and some claim that he devises new laws with the express intention of ruining his competitors while protecting his own interests. Suffice it to say, if Weistan thinks he can compete with the likes of the Sultanate, or Syndicate, he's in for a rude awakening, but that eventually may yet be a little way off. For the present, he is moving ahead with his plans and assembling a team to survey the site. I'm told he's at the Coffer and Coffin right now, recruiting able-bodied adventurers to escort his prospectors. Warren said you were looking for work. Mayhap you should meet Weistan and volunteer for his expedition. Okay. I just ran through a fate, apparently. Weistan! Come to join? Sorry, but you're too late. Some brass blades looking for extra coin volunteered, and the team's already en route to the ruins. But look, I know it's not easy to find work these days. If you're interested, there's something else you can do for me. There are these children outside, little ones from Stone's Throw. I look after them when I have time to spare, and so they've taken to follow me around, even when I tell them not to. But what with overseeing the search for the vein, I barely have a chance to visit the privy at the moment, much less entertain younglings. Can you give them these ginger cookies and convince them to go home for me? Alright, where are you little kids? Oh, not so little. I ain't going nowhere, missus. I'm too hungry to move. Besides, so you'll have to carry me. Nice little brat. Alright. A cookie? Well, if Weistan really wants me to go home, then alright. But I want to next time. You brat. But Weistan always plays with us. Why won't he come out and play? Have a cookie. Wow, a ginger cookie? I'd better save some for my brother. I know. I'll go home and eat it with him. Perfect. Weistan's Weistan's kind to us. I like him. Have a cookie. This is for me? I want to eat it, but then again I don't, because then I'd be gone. Tell Weistan thanks and tell him I'm sorry for getting in the way. That's a good kid. Alright, you're the last one. Have a cookie. I like playing with Weistan. He makes sure no one bullies us. Weistan's worried about us? Oh, I don't want to make him worried. I'm a good girl, so I'll go home. Good girl. Alright, I give him all cookies for you. Thank you, adventurer. I only wish I could do more. Stone's Throw is no place for a child. Not that my childhood was much happier. Never enough food to go around, nor work to earn it, but no shortage of contempt from the great and the good. I remember thinking things could only get better. Yet now, after the calamity and everything else, for us refugees to be forced to live outside the gates, like bloody beastmen is a disgrace. They say with enough money you can change the laws here, so I'm going to make a fortune and do just that. I'll buy the excavation rights and start my own mining business. Then I'll give my fellow refugees the work they're crying out for and pay them fairly. The mining companies have profited from our suffering for too long, but in their hubris, they've grown complacent, presenting us with a golden opportunity. And we will take it, adventurer. We will reclaim our dignity and with it, our place within those walls. Uh-oh, guards came running up. We found her. We found the vein. Why stand? Ye must come and see. Already? Amazing. We leave at once. You should join me, my friend. Come and bear witness to the history in the making. Ah! Sorry. Got attacked. Where are we going? Ah, there's where we're going. This way. This way, this way, this way. Can I fall off here? Probably not. Oh, I can. Yay, shortcut. Oh, more hunt log. Don't mind if I do. And that should be one more. That should be it. Eee. Ah, chunk of XP. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's going on here? There's bodies. Uh-oh. Alright, let's see. Oh, we have a duty. Okay. Take a drink real quick. That's bull, son. A vein of ore in the middle of a ruined bloody city. Goddamn idiot. What did you think was going to happen? That you'd strike it rich and get cozy with the order? While the masters of Ul'dah looked on, no one crosses the syndicate. Pan. The syndicate? Ha! Finally sunk in, has it? Well, look at this. Not all your friends deserted you, it seems. Lucky boy. Now you won't have to die alone. We'll see about that. Oh, mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone of soul, that it may wake to life. Who's that spouting gibberish? Show yourself. Oh my. This ain't part of the plan. Bloody hells. Does Lord Lolorinto mean to kill us too? And they run away. Alright, stone monster. So let's bring it down here. There we go. Nope, not hitting me with that. Not that. Yep. Nope. Oh, it's good. Okay. I can't move. That the golem could be vanquished. That woman is no ordinary adventurer. And he's gone. Oh, it's Thancred again. Damn, seems I missed all the fun. I see you didn't need my help this time. Who says I needed it the first time, Thancred? Two ladies. Thancred, I would compose a ballad in your honor, but I fear no words would do you justice. These songstress of Ul'dah herself could not revel your beauty. Mirthful maiden says, "Oh, stop it." He turns to the other one. I have oft heard it said that a blossom's beauty can move a man to love and long, but I never truly believed it until I met you two desert roses. Sun-baked merchant in the background says, I hear they attacked another caravan. Aye, and their business is suffering for it. Bloody Meldry. What stirred 'em up, do you reckon? Thancred, another raid, and I'll wager that caravan was carrying crystals, much like the last. If they truly mean to summon a primal, we must act quickly. Merciful maiden, are you coming, love? Poor Frau. You wouldn't keep a girl waiting, would you? Thancred, perish the thought. So tell me, where in this marvel of a city might you lovely ladies be staying? Oh, now he's walking down the street by himself. At this rate, grain was to be more precious than gold. A result of the uncommonly bad harvest, to be sure. And we have you to thank for them, do we not? Why is the sun red? This weakening of the etheric flow must surely be linked to Dalamud's descent. And, of course, to the primals. A fine mess, but we must not lose hope. Look, Squaw. We'll know what to do. We need only trust in his judgment. Oh, he just got a mask on his face. Truly a marvel of Charlian ingenuity. It's as if I could reach out and touch the aether. Time to focus, and no more gallivanting about like before. The Scotians are counting on me. Have faith. Just have faith. You can do this. Put our mask back on. Interesting. The disturbance is recent. The Sultantree? Maybe the Papashan will know something about it. Thancred. Looks like that they gave you quite a thrashing. Can you walk? Thancred, it's me. I was too late. Our person of interest had already quit the scene. The general, very well. I shall be there anon. My colleagues went to great lengths to provide me with the means to detect etheric disturbances, but every time I find one, you seem to be in the middle of it. I'm starting to wonder if it might not be simpler to just follow you around. Sadly, I have business elsewhere. Tread softly, my friend. The carefully laid trap you dismantled was clearly sanctioned by Lord Lulorito. I heard the Blades mention him as they fled. Believe me when I tell you that he is not a man to be trifled with. The Sultana's enemies grow bolder by the day, and I suspect they have the support of outside forces. Weiston, thank you. If you hadn't come along, those bastards would surely have slaughtered all of us. I would speak with you further, but it isn't safe for us to linger here. Find me at the Coffer and Coffin later. Until then, stay safe. I shall accompany Weistan and his men. They need protection, and I need more information. Okay. But where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Thancred, a humble scholar surveying the flow of aether in Thanalan. It is an honor and a privilege to make your acquaintance. I hope when next we meet, it is under more auspicious circumstances. Farewell. Oh, he stops and turns. Ah, wait a moment. It occurs to me that we may have... Never mind. Fare thee well. Sprint. Here we go. Run. The devil's chasing you. All right. Hey, Wasteland. 12 bless you, my friend. You risked your life to save ours. Betrayed by my own guards. Gods, I was a fool to trust those men. Luluritio owns the brass blades. I should have questioned their motives from the start. Even so, I could hardly have predicted that the wealthiest man in Ul'dah would want me dead for the heinous crime of seeking to change the law. I'm just a merchant for frick's sake. That ruthless bastard. And what of that monstrosity? Those were his own men. It beggars belief. Well, that's it. I'm finished. If I stay in Ul'dah any longer, I'm as good as dead. My associates, my friends, even the children may not be safe if I don't disappear. And you, if Lulurito learns of your involvement, you'll be next. I'll speak with the others and make sure your part in this stays secret. Beyond that, I don't know what to suggest. Maybe you should seek the counsel of Mistress Momodi. She's helped countless adventurers in her time. Mayhap she'll know what to do. Go quickly now, my friend. Lulurito's spies may be watching. Alright. We'll just return to the city, and that'll be all for today, folks. Y'all have a good one.